In 2008, well-renowned author Kevin Kelly wrote an essay called 1000 True Fans. I first came across this idea, this concept on the Tim Ferriss show, on the Tim Ferriss podcast, and it really, really resonated with me from the day one. This essay was written for anyone who wants to create some kind of following, but mostly for anyone who creates something online or offline and wants to make a living. So whether you are a craft person or you are a writer, an author, or a social media creator, what Kevin Kelly was saying was that you don't really need 1 million followers. You don't need 1 million people buying your things. You don't need 1 million people following you. You truly, really need 1,000 true fans, because those 1,000 true fans, those will be people who will follow you no matter what and buy whatever you produce. Yes, this essay was very much sales targeted. It was written for anyone who wants to make a living of being creative, but it relates to many, many other things. And it also relates to social media, and it relates to being a creative on internet. There is so much to this concept. So if you're interested, I will put a link to that essay in the description below. But why am I bringing it in this monetization video? Because I have just gained 1,000 true fans. As of last week, I am officially monetized, fully monetized on YouTube. I've reached my 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers. And I am totally chuffed. I am super happy. But before I say anything, before I'll tell you how I got there and how long it took and what I actually did to get monetized, I need to give credit where the credit is due. My 1,000 subscribers are awesome. I am here mostly to say massive, massive thank you. You guys are amazing. So many of you joined this channel when I was making my Greece videos, and I don't live in Greece anymore, and you stuck around, you just there watching my videos. I know that because a big chunk of people that watch my videos and make comments under my videos are people that are there for the last 6 months. Some of you are there for even longer. So I really, really wanted to say thank you. This would not be happening if you were not here. And you are awesome, because I really feel like I've built a community. So when I was thinking about making this video, this whole concept of 1,000 true fans really popped into my head, because this is how it truly feels. I am not planning to sell you anything. Don't worry, I am not here to be selling things, but I have a feeling like you've been here with me through some really poor quality production, through the days when the videos were a bit better, but some other days when the videos were not so good, and you've always cheered me up and you've always made great comments. So yes, thank you so much. But I know that there's probably a lot of you that clicked on this video that are interested in how I actually got monetized and how long it took me. I am a small channel, I would say a micro channel. Right now, as I'm making this video, I have exactly 1,010 subscribers, and my channel didn't blow up. I didn't get any super viral video. It was just a gradual progress. So let me tell you very briefly, I promise. Let me tell you about the journey. How did this actually happen? So I started this channel with that phone that I'm still filming on right now. It's a mid-range, 3 years old Samsung A53. It's not even a flagship phone. It's just an old phone that I've had 3 or maybe even 4 years, that went with me traveling around the world. I have this microphone, which I got online for 20 euros. Since then, I lost the windscreen, the wind cover, and I didn't buy a new one. So this is literally all equipment that I have and the tripod that the phone is standing on. So this is literally all equipment that I have, and I am posting on average 2 videos per month. I will tell you a little bit later why is that and whether it's a good strategy in my opinion or not. My very first video was posted probably almost 2 years ago. I filmed it when I was in Poland at that time, and that was an Osprey backpack review, which was okay. It wasn't a bad video at all. And then I went traveling, and the plan was that I'm going to be making basically travel vlogs. But the videos were horrendous. And I'm not being modest here or anything like that. They were really, really bad. So after I've posted 3 or 4 videos, obviously there was no traction, but I also really didn't like it. I didn't like myself talking to camera. I didn't like the quality. I didn't think I'm any good at it. So I kind of decided to pack it up. And I truly meant it. I gave up on my YouTube Studio app because there is an app in which you can check the analytics and stuff. I completely lost interest. Around 3 or 4 months later, I looked at my YouTube Studio just out of curiosity, and I found comments. I was really, really surprised, and the comments were lovely. People really they were mostly about the Osprey backpack. The other videos were really bad. So they were mostly about my Osprey backpack video, and people said that they really find it helpful, that they're really curious what other bag I'm gonna choose because I was kind of not sure about the Osprey, and they were waiting for my new video, and I'm like, okay, so maybe I should actually give it another go. So basically until October, I think it was October 2023, I've probably posted around 4 videos in almost a year. The last one from that series was the one when I was talking about the 3 shoes that I'm traveling. And then there was a break. So I will show you this now on the screen. So this is my all-time views. So this is my all-time analytics. So you can see that this is when I posted the first video, and then my last video was in October 2023. So after I decided that I'm gonna give it another go, that was around the time when I was moving to Greece. So I decided to revive my channel and started posting Greece content and also some travel content. So really, I count the time to monetization from that time, from January 2024, because this is really when I started posting regularly. But regularly meaning 2 videos a month. And it was probably just being in the right place at the right time because the Greece content was super popular. I actually had a couple of videos that did really well. They were not viral. I didn't have tens of thousands of views, but in my books, it was viral because anytime I make a video and it reaches over 1,000 views, for me, this is a job well done. So my Greece content did very well, and I posted some other things every now and then, but in general, I was posting 2 videos per month. From that moment, it took me 16 months to get monetized. I reached my 4,000 views at around 1 year mark, so I was waiting another 4 months to reach the subscribers count, which I've heard because I kind of watch these videos as well. A lot of people have the problem the other way around. They do get their subscribers, but they don't get their view hours because you need to get 4,000 watch hours and 1,000 subscribers within a year. So it's not cumulative. So for me, it was a bit tricky because the videos that I posted in February, they did really well and I've gained a lot of subscribers then, but then things slowed down. So I knew that if I don't reach my targets by February next year, this might prolong things. But all in all, it took me 16 months to get monetized, which I think, considering the low production budget and the fact that I'm posting only 2 times a month, I think it's a quite good achievement. Now, why do I post only 2 times a month? I know that if I was more regular, if I was posting every week, or like some other people do it twice a week, for sure my growth would be faster, and I would have more watch hours as well. But if you've been here before, you know that. But if you're here for the first time, my name is Pati. I am in my late 40s. I am a traveler, a perpetual expat, and I like to do a lot of things. I have a lot of interests, and I am also having a full-time job. So yes, this does sound like an excuse, but it was actually a conscious decision, because I did not want this to consume all my life. This YouTube channel was a passion project from the day one, and I really, really wanted it to stay this way. Actually, when this whole idea came to my mind for the first time about starting a YouTube channel, I've had 2 goals in mind. One, I wanted to find an alternative way of driving traffic to my blog, because I also have a travel blog. But I also thought that this would be a great idea to create like a video diary from my travels, from the places I went to document all the changes in my life, and basically something that would be really nice to look at in years to come, or maybe in 10, 20, 30 years. So those were my 2 main goals. And very, very quickly, it really moved into something completely different. It stopped having anything to do with my travel blog. It really started living its own life. It became a creative outlet, a place where, after being a blogger for so many years, I could just be myself and talk about things that I want to talk about, and share the tips and share the advice and share my experience with people that are maybe actually interested in what I've got to say, or maybe somehow relate to it, or relate to my life, or relate to my advice, or my life experience. So really, my main goal was, I wanted to be authentic. I wanted this to stay my passion project. I didn't want to make it a business. It was never a goal, and it still isn't. I just wanted to do it because I love it. And I was worried that if I just go crazy about it and I do it 4, 5, or 6 times a month without time for anything else, I will just drive myself crazy and I will start hating it. And I just didn't want to do it. So it was a conscious decision, and also a little bit of an experiment. I wanted to see if it's actually possible to achieve something, to get monetized, to make money, I don't know, to reach audience with this kind of approach. And also, like I mentioned, I vowed that I want to stay authentic. I really want to stay me. I don't want to be following any crazy social media or YouTube trends. This is, for example, why I've never made this how YouTube changed my life with 500 subscribers kind of video. There were so many of those at some point. So there are those trends, and even though when you catch this trend quite early, it's a good way to gain subscribers and gain watch hours, but it was never me, and it never will be me. I am making this video, although I know they do quite well normally. It's because I am obsessed with those videos, and I was thinking, if I'm obsessed, I'm sure there's other people that are as well. And also I'm a micro channel, and I did it in a slightly different way, in my way. So I thought I'm just gonna share it with you. Another thing that I do differently is that I don't stick to very specific niche. Yes, the title of my channel is The Timeless Traveler. It is kind of a play with words, the timeless, because obviously I'm not 20 years old anymore, and I'm a kind of a traveler, maybe not a full-time traveler anymore, but I still consider myself a traveler. And travel can also have many meanings, but really, I don't want to stick to the specific niche. It's not a channel where I just do travel vlogs or just talk about the travel. I also talk about being an expat, about moving to another country, about life in another country. But I also talk about general, like existential topics, like how is it to start over your life in your late 40s, or about the middle life crisis, or anything like that. And from the very, very beginning, I also didn't want to confine myself into a very specific niche. Why? It is mostly because the way I am. I change my mind often. I have millions of ideas all the time. I change countries, I change houses, I travel, then I don't travel. I am interested in so many things. I'm learning so many things. Like right now, I'm actually learning how to play piano. I used to learn how to play guitar. I want to learn languages. And if I come up with the idea for the niche, there is no guarantee. Actually, no. It's guaranteed that maybe in 1 year or 2 years from now, I will not want to make these videos anymore. I will be doing something completely different, or I will want to talk about something completely different. So I didn't want to confine myself into this, because I believe that we are the niche. And you probably heard this concept somewhere, because I was thinking, who are the creators that I subscribe to and I continuously follow for years? Those are most of the people that I actually like. I follow people that cook food, that travel, that talk about money, that have podcasts, that talk about gym workouts, so many different things. But what all these people have in common, if I press the subscribe button, those are the people that I actually enjoy spending time with. That if suddenly they will make another video about something completely different, or life update or anything like that, I am actually interested because I relate to them. So I am really not bothered about sticking to the travel niche, or moving to another country niche, or being in late 40s niche, or whatever niche. I want to share my life experience with you. I want to give you an advice. I want to maybe show you around. Maybe I'll take you to places and I'll show you how to go to places. Maybe I'll show you how to use public transport or anything like that. But I will also tell you how is it to move to another country, or I'll also tell you how is it to rent an apartment, or anything like that. This is the niche. Basically, the niche is Pati and her crazy life. But I have to confess, I am not totally oblivious. I'm not just pressing play and just, go with the flow. I do make a little bit of research, and I consider becoming a YouTuber gaining another skill in life. So of course, if you want to gain a skill, you want to get better. So yes, I learned how to edit. I watched some tutorials about things like thumbnails, intros, and many other things, just to be better at what I'm doing, not to follow the trends and trick people to watch my videos. I just want the videos to be enjoyable, and also, if nobody sees the video, if no one clicks on it, nobody will watch it. So of course you do need to have good thumbnail, you have to have a good title. And my main strategy really when I'm making these videos is I want to answer people's questions, or I want to inspire them. It's either one or another. So if you're moving, let's say, to Greece, and you want to know how much you're going to spend on groceries every month, I have a video for you. I will have a similar for Malta soon as well. If you want to know how is it to find an apartment in Malta, or how I found an apartment in Malta, this is the question that you have. So I try to answer those questions, and I answer them from my own perspective, from my experience. But also, I have lots of things in my head and there's a lot of things they want to share with you. So sometimes I talk about things that I think are important and maybe not often talked about. I have actually quite a few ideas like this. I changed my life around in my late 40s. I talked about this. I tried to become a digital nomad and I failed. And I think there is a lot of BS out there about this. I talked about this as well. My main strategy is that I try to convey a message or answer the question. And there is so many people out there, different people, who want to listen to different things and are interested in so many different things. You will always find someone who is interested in what you've got to say. To me, it feels like this 1,000 subscribers that I've gained, those are the people. So whether I will be making €1 per month from now on, or I'll be making 1,000 euros, doubt it, more likely €1. I am staying here because me and you, we are now mates. So very quickly, I'm just going to show you this last screenshot of the last 12 months. So as you can see, there is nothing crazy here. Even this one video that seems like it was viral, it wasn't really that viral because majority of my videos are around 1,000 views. Some of them don't even reach 500 views. And I think this video, as for now, has around 7,000 or 8,000 views. I don't even remember, to be honest with you. So, and that was the video when I announced that I'm leaving Greece. So that video did really well. But apart from this, there is really nothing crazy. The growth is stable. Every month I post 2 videos. I think a couple of times I managed to post 3 videos and I altogether posted 2 shorts, but I really don't like making shorts, so it's not really my thing. But it's a steady growth. My monthly watch hours are very low. I know there's some YouTubers, they say they have like 5,000, 10,000, 50,000, I don't know, some crazy amount of watch hours. I only have around 400 watch hours. In a bad month, it can be as low as 280. In a very good month, it can be as high as 500 watch hours. The views are anything between 2,000 and 4,000, depending on the month as well. But yeah, those are not crazy numbers. I am really just a micro YouTuber. But what I really wanted to say here is you can start a YouTube channel. I mean, literally, there is no excuse. You can start it with the phone that you have, and the first few videos I didn't even do with the microphone. I did it with the microphone that's inbuilt in the camera, and this microphone is really not that great. I'm definitely gonna buy a better one because the sound is not excellent. I am aware. I promise I will improve. But yeah, really, you can start a YouTube if you don't have money. I didn't have any money. I still don't have money to buy a new phone, so it still has to be that one. You can do it when you don't have that much time. I do twice a month and I still manage to monetize the channel. And truly, you don't know where this journey is going to take you unless you step on that path. You do have to try to see where it's going to take you. You need to try to see if you like it. And that's it, really. Because, you know, these days it's getting harder and harder to really know what's authentic and what's not authentic. And it's only going to get harder. There's so much content out there that is just so picture perfect and polished and beautiful. And I do believe, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, we are kind of getting tired of it. We really seek authentic creators. And I think as the times go, we will want it more and more. And to be authentic online, to create this type of videos, you really don't need anything. And in fact, if that becomes a trend, that is the only trend that I will follow. I will make another video probably in a few months just to share with you how much YouTube actually paid me for being a micro creator. So stick around if you're interested, if you want to know the future of the channel, or if you just want to become friends and you want to join this wonderful group of 1,000 true fans, you are more than welcome to press that subscribe button. And as always, I will see you in the next one. Ciao.